Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brad Stewart. Thanks for joining this call this evening. This is our weekly product call. We do this each and every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. It's always fun for me in my role here at the company to have the opportunity to really review and continually appreciate, if you will, the vision of Barbara Rosberg and Steve Schenck and the absolute quality and the way that they meticulously went about creating the beautiful foods that we enjoy right here at Go Foods. So this evening, I want to welcome everybody to the call and let you know up front that this call will be less than 15 minutes. We like to keep these calls crisp with specific information, usually highlighting specific products or Nutriversal Seal or what differentiates or sets apart the great products that we enjoy here with Go Foods. So thank you for being here with us. If you're learning more about the product, that's great. Thank you for joining us. If you're an IBO or a customer who's just wanting to stay current with what's going on in the company, thank you for your time as well. I'd like to jump right in as I have the opportunity to do a number of calls each week. I always like to think about and prepare my own thoughts. This morning as I got up, I posted something on my Facebook that was meaningful to me. My father's at an age where it seems like so many of the lessons learned flood into my mind on a continual basis. And I always like to highlight some of the thoughts I'm thinking about. So the first thing, one of the things that he taught me, and I posted on my Facebook this morning, and I'll jump right into the product part of this in just a quick moment. To succeed in business, really, or anything in life, you have to remodel yourself. There's a need to do that. We are constantly having to reevaluate and redo and retool ourselves. That is human nature. Then we can change our business if that's what we're working on from the inside out, by changing ourselves first. So one of the things that he used to always say to me is take control of your life. Look at the things that are working and not working and focus on the things that are not working. And he would say, son, just change it. Second thing that he taught me well was to devote time every day to things that you love. If you love music, you should listen to it each day. If you love this, you should do it. Life is short. So his first thing, review what's not working and change it. Sounds simple, but the toughest thing in life for people to do is think and decide. Think about it, decide you're going to do it, change it. Devote time to something you love. Life is short. We all need to quit putting off things that are important to us because we say we don't have time for it. And the last thing you would say, and that's where I'm going to focus the second part of my thought here, is take a risk. Do something each day that scares you. Every day, stretch yourself. I believe it was Albert Einstein, I don't know the exact quote, said, a mind stretched is never the same. We don't grow unless we stretch. And risk, doing something we're uncomfortable with, can change us. So my father taught me this process. He did it through example, and it's interesting. I think it's worth repeating. Let me give you an example, and then I'm going to jump right into the information which is talking about trans fat and hydrogenated oil, which we believe shouldn't be in our foods. And I'm going to talk more about that. The second thing, I want to share with you back in 2000, 12 years ago. I asked one of my closest mentors, shared with him that I had spent a decade traveling, I had done well, my career was on track, and I just said, I can't keep doing what I'm doing. It's not going to work. I have two younger children. And so I said to him, I think I should step away from my real estate career. I need to fix myself and I need to reconnect with my family. What do you think? And he said to me, what's the worst thing that could happen if you do this, Brad? And he said, he made it very simple. As he asked me the question, I said, well, I've done a lot. I've been a serial entrepreneur. I've had a lot of success. I said I'm going to have to probably reinvent myself. I'm certainly going to walk away from some deals and things I put together. This was long before the real estate market got crazy, so I was going to walk away from some future profits. And I began to pursue a whole new direction in my future. So I said, that's going to be some work. And he said, okay, so what's the worst thing that can happen? And I said, well, I'll get short on money, probably within a few months. I'm certainly nervous about doing it. I've done it more than once. It seems a little risky. And he said, well, are you okay? Are you completely concerned about any of those things? I said, no, I think I can deal with that. And he says, then do it. You already know what you need to do. Quit thinking about it. Make the decision. Step away from what you've done for the last decade and go do the right thing by your family. And then he said, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? I said, well, I guess I got to get deadly serious, figure out fast what I got to do. And so he said, what's all the nerves about? Just make it happen. Go for it. So here's what happened. I did it. I did something very scary. I've done it more than once. Everything worked out fine. In fact, I realized that my ego was trying to hold me back. My own fear, my own uncertainty was keeping me from the great potential that was ahead of me. And fortunately, I listened to my inner self. I listened to my father's advice. I did something scary. Not just that day, but the month that I made that decision, moved my life and my career and family into a new place, and I've had the most amazing decade that one could ever hope to have. I had so many new opportunities open up because I applied my father's advice, which was, take control of your life. What's not working, change it. Start doing something you love. And I wasn't loving what I was doing. And most importantly, I took a risk, and it scared me. And I had to put the pedal to the metal, and it's the best thing that ever happened in my life. So I wanted to share that with you because it was something that's been on my mind this week. And that leads me into reminding all of us, we don't have to take big risks. We can do something that we love, which is feeding and prospering and helping other people. This is the beautiful thing about being in the food business. This is the beautiful thing about being part of Go Foods. Our mission and our vision is so noble and clean and easy to understand. It's about feeding and prospering families, and by so doing the world. Think about that, feeding and prospering families. We serve these great products, we set some aside and we save it, and we're sharing relevant food by letting people try it, putting our money where their mouth is at. These meals are easy to prepare. The beverages are easy to enjoy. They're all on-the-go products for our on-the-go lifestyles in the 21st century. And our product, I'm looking at tortilla soup right here, this product encourages people to eat nutritiously and spend time together. That is the communal, awesome impact of putting people back at the table. It's affordable, it's relevant, it's easy, it's fun, it's gourmet food, all of those things wrapped in one. And this food tastes as good tonight. It's as mouth-watering for lunch or tonight as it will be in 25 years. This is the food of the future. You're in the right place, and this is the right product for our time. One of the exciting things that we get to do, I love to actually flip our products over and look at Southwestern tortilla soup. Let me list what makes this product great. Now, not every product has all of these represented Nutriversal icons, and I'm going to talk about two of them, which is hydrogenated oil and trans fat. But on the back of this tortilla soup, this product is date stamped. It's a cholesterol-free product. It's a good source of fiber. This has no trans fat, no hydrogenated oil. It's natural. This has long, stable shelf life. This is a gluten-free product. There's no added MSG. It's a vegetarian product like all of our products. Balanced sodium. Nothing has been genetically modified in the sourcing of these products. This packaging is oxygen-free, irradiation-free. All of our ingredients have not been irradiated. It's made in the USA, and this meal can be prepared in approximately 15 minutes. Folks, there's nothing like this kind of product in the marketplace. Go pick up a tortilla soup that tastes this good, that's this affordable. You won't find it. And secondly, you will certainly not find it with that kind of a disclaimer and information about the quality of this product. Therein lies our Nutriversal seal that makes our product so unique. And thank you, Barbara Rosberg, and thank you, Steve Shank, for having the foresight, the insight to say, this is where food is going. So, the Nutriversal seal is represented by all the icons I just mentioned and some of that I didn't. These products can be prepared quickly. We call them quick fix, less than 20 minutes. They all have extended shelf life, which means they taste as good today for lunch or dinner as they will in 25 years from now. And they're designed to be used for daily use. Serve it today. Save some for when you need it. And we're going to need it because our food chain is in very great risk. And we have a mechanism by which you can share the product, invite others to share and sample the product, and it allows people to introduce this great, great product. So, I want to highlight trans fat real quickly. Go Foods products don't contain any trans fats. They're also known, I won't give you the official name, but they're known as trans fatty acids. These fatty acids are found in milk, they're found in meat in abundance, but they're most commonly produced during the processing of many foods. They're there, but they're produced most commonly in the process of food processing. And you know this, fats are required for all of our daily diets. There's good fats, there's bad fats. Too many trans fats, there's all kinds of information. Just type it into Google sometime and you'll see that there's a lot of known knowledge on trans fat being bad for our health. And some of the detrimental effects on our diets include elevated levels of LDH, which I just re-emphasized when I had my blood work done. That's the bad cholesterol. It increases blood insulin levels in response to glucose, the glucose loads in our body. And we know that those two things, amongst others, decrease our immune response system. Trans fats are not good for us. And we believe that with our own research, and this is why you will not find them in GoFoods products. Second one I want to highlight is hydrogenated oil. Our products do not contain any hydrogenated oils. These types of oils are very simple to understand. They undergo a chemical change. The chemical composition of these oils are changed. And the fats are changed by forcing hydrogen. I'm not a chemist, but I know the basics. Are changed by forcing hydrogen into the fat molecule. Okay? We're messing with science. Originally, we thought that these things were healthier than unsaturated fats. Hydrogenated oil actually contains trans fats, which we just mentioned are not good for the body. Some highly hydrogenated oils like margarine, can't believe it's not butter, oils like margarine, trans fats can make up half of the total fat content. So with a little bit of time on your part, I won't bore you, hydrogenated oil, trans fat are not good for us. And you can do your own due diligence on that. So, I end the call where I began. I love this food. I love what we do at GoFoods. We are noble, we take the high road, and we absolutely do our very best to create the best, most nutrient-rich, nutrient-dense, high-quality food represented by our Nutriversal seal. This promise of quality, I mentioned them to you. You can go to the website. You can go to your Pearl. You can see each and every food and what part of that fits within your particular diet. We're sensitive to faith-based needs. We're sensitive to the nutritional needs of many different people. I'll mention three more. As an example, we have a lactose, we have a gluten-free, and we have a soy-free line, amongst many others. Thank you for your continual support of the great mission and cause and food of GoFoods. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining this call. Thanks for listening in. We'll be right back here next Tuesday with more great information on our Tuesday 8 p.m. Mountain Center type product call. My name is Brad Stewart, one of the owners. It's a pleasure to be here. Have a great evening. Thank you.